If you are dropshipping on Amazon in 2021, you're fucked. You're screwed. There's no way around it. And in this video, what I want to do is I want to pull back the curtain and reveal exactly what's going on, exactly what started happening in the beginning of 2021. That's gotten worse. And also reveal for the first time, because I haven't seen this in any other videos, what is causing dropshipping suspensions inside Amazon that is impossible to avoid. So let's go ahead and dive right into this. So before we talk about what's happening now, we have to take a minute or two and talk about what happened in the past, because I want you to make your own decision about what's happening and gonna happen in the future based on the timeline of events that has occurred. And people started dropshipping on Amazon from retailers in around 2012, 2013. I'm sure there's been someone that was doing it before, but that was around the time it started to get hot and popular. And what is a retailer? A retailer is a place like Walmart.com or HomeDepot.com or Bed Bath & Beyond or places like this. These are retailers. And it's been very clear for a long time that it's against Amazon's rules to drop ship from these type of places. Now, why do people drop ship from these type of places? The reason is because this is where the money's made. Sure, you could find a certified wholesaler to drop ship on, but you're not really going to make a lot of money with that. We've looked at it. Other people have looked at it. If that was a feasible option, we would have discovered it. One of the other big guys out there would have discovered it, and we would have, the market would have discovered it. We would have started drop shipping from them. The reason that we use retailers, the main ones being Walmart and Home Depot, is because they have items that are profitable that can be drop shipped on Amazon, and they have lots of items. I could give you a certified wholesaler that is actually completely legit to drop ship from, but it's like, you're gonna make $5 to $15 a day in profit. And if you have a VA, you're gonna make $2 to $8 a day in profit. I don't know if it's really going through the work of building an entire business, and setting everything up and putting the infrastructure in place to make an extra $30 a week. You might as well just go flip a phone once a month to make that. So in order to make the big money, you have to drop ship from retailers. That's Walmart and Home Depot. Amazon's made it very clear that it's against their rules and their terms of service to do that, and you can get your account suspended. Now, for years, what was happening was Amazon was turning their cheeks. As long as you took care of their customers and you basically kept your metrics in check. For those of you that are in the Amazon space, ODR low, recently valid tracking rate correct. All these things. Amazon generally didn't care. Well, in the beginning of 2021, that changed. And what started happening is Amazon started suspending accounts. I'm going to go over exactly how they started suspending dropshippers' accounts in a second. And, well, let's just talk about it now. So in the beginning of the year, in the beginning of 2021-ish, so about 6-7-ish months ago, it's been about half a year now, what would happen is if someone sent you a message or left you a review and they used the retailer's name, that would trigger a suspension. So if they sent you a message and they said, my item arrived in a Walmart box, by them putting the word Walmart in there, that would trigger a drop shipping suspension. That used to not happen before. Before through 2021, that was not what was going on. That was not an issue. That started happening this year. Now, what was happening was you would get a dropshipping suspension. You could get your account back. In the beginning of the year, people were appealing their accounts. You guys that are in the Amazon space, you know this. We had friends that would get a dropshipping suspension. They would appeal it. They'd get their account back. The next month they'd get it again, they'd appeal it, they'd get their account back. And we had people that were, were getting dropshipping suspensions, but, were able to get their account back in 1, 2, 3-ish weeks. And, they were able to appeal it. They were basically able to get 3, 4, 5, 6 dropshipping suspensions and get their account back every single time. Amazon now has cracked down on that. You get 2 chances and then you're basically fucked. So what this means is if you have a new account you're dropshipping on where you haven't gotten hit with the dropshipping suspension yet, that was triggered from a review like that, or that was triggered from someone saying the word Walmart or Home Depot, either in a review that they leave on your store and in a message to you, you can get one of those. You can get your account back from that. If you get a second one, you're basically fucked. You can't really get your account back from that. I mean, there might be something, you can't really get your account back from that though. You can't really get your account back. I'm sure there might be 1 out of a billion people who can get their account back a second time. But if you get it a third time, you can't get your account back anymore, which means you can't dropship anymore. You can't do FBM anymore on Amazon's platform once that happens. I know 3, 4, 5 months ago, it was looser, but now it's tight. You basically get hit once, you can get your account back. You get hit twice, then you're done. You can't dropship anymore. And the only thing that you could do is you could then, if you wanted to, you could get a backup account, but you'd have to get, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. You have to get a backup account. You'd have to warm it up. You'd have to do FBA for 3 to 4 months. This is just not a feasible business model to do. So the reason I'm saying everyone's fucked that's doing dropshipping on Amazon now is because you're sitting on a ticking time bomb. Because you can't prevent that. I put advanced systems in place to keep my ODR around 0.5%. And I have an Amazon automation client that I'm running now, and I'm able to keep his ODR in check. There's things you can do to keep your valid tracking rate way above 95%, so you don't get hit with that. You can't stop people from sending you messages and leaving reviews saying that they got their item in the retailer box and saying the word Walmart and Home Depot. Because there's going to be a percentage of people that are going to get their item and either be confused that it arrived in one of those boxes, or they're going to be just pissed off about it because it's going to arrive in the box and it's going to be there. It might have the receipt in it. Like, you can't stop that. So you're literally on a ticking time bomb. My client store, he's the first guy that signed up for my Amazon automation, signed up for it like a year ago. He's made his money back multiple times from the big upfront investment he paid me. I even had a conversation with him. I said, listen, you're making great money now. He made like $9,000 last month in profit. He's probably going to make 10 or 11 grand profit this month. One of the reasons is so many people's stores are getting suspended, right? And I told him, I said, your store is eventually going to get hit. Now listen, you might have another 2, 3, 4 months. I don't know, but eventually someone is going to send a review and they're going to say the word Home Depot, because that's who we're dropshipping from, on his account, and that's going to trigger it, and you're going to be over. I mean, we're not going to be able to get the account back. They're going to hold on to your money, which is what they do. They eventually release the money, but you're not going to be able to dropship anymore. Now, for those of you that want to know the technical things, what's going on, for Walmart, it's worse. So if they send you a message that says the word Walmart, that will trigger it. Or if they leave a review that says the word Walmart anywhere in there, that'll trigger it. Home Depot is different. Home Depot, at least at the time this video is being recorded, is if they send you a message saying the item arrived in a Home Depot box, that will not trigger it. But if they leave a review saying that the item was delivered from, or just saying the word Home Depot, that will trigger it. So like what I did in my store and my client stores, we stopped doing Walmart and we just moved to Home Depot. But it's like, you can't prevent that. You can't prevent that from happening. And we know that all the big Amazon automation people that are drop shipping are doing it from these places. Now, right, they're drop shipping from Walmart, or they're drop shipping from Home Depot, or a combination of both. So now if you have a new account and you're selling one item a day, it's like you might get the chance of that happening. the chance of someone leaving a review or sending a message, depending on which supplier you're dropshipping from, is less. But it's like, if you're getting one order a day, you're not really making money. You have to scale this business. And the more sales you get, the more chances you have of that happening. And even if you're only getting one order a day, eventually it's going to, eventually you're going to get hit with that suspension. And eventually it's going to trigger that dropshipping review. Now, what some people are doing, there's different people doing different things. So if you're thinking about doing Amazon automation or buying a program, do not buy an Amazon automation program if they're dropshipping. If it's something else, right, if it's FBA or something else, I mean, FBA is fine. But if they're dropshipping and they're dropshipping from Home Depot or Walmart, like, you don't want to sign up for that because you're kind of screwed because you're sitting on this. Now, what some people are doing is, I know some people, they're not even selling Amazon automation. I know, because they're like, all right, this is just not good. I can't do this. Some people are still selling Amazon automation with dropshipping, and they're hoping that eventually this is going to die down. Let me ask you guys a question. Now, is it possible that tomorrow Amazon comes out and says, you know what? We've said it's been against our rules now for years. And 6 to 7 months ago, we started cracking down. And not only do they start cracking down, they've been cracking down even more as these 6 to 7 months progressed. You guys are smart. Is it possible that Amazon could get looser with this? I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible. $1 million could fall out of the sky right now and land on my lap. Anything's possible. What are the chances it's going to happen? Not what we want, but looking at the data and what's happened and the progression that Amazon's gotten. Not only did they start doing this 6-7 months ago, but they've gotten stricter where now you can only get to hit 2 times and then you're done. Do you think with what has happened so far, they're going to get looser, they're going to open up, or they're going to get stricter? I'm not saying, I don't know what's going to happen. Amazon could do anything, but I'm not going to build a business in this space. I want to make money. I want to make easy money. I want to find a business that's sustainable, that's solid, that I can build and just let it run. That's why, of course, I didn't come out with the course on Amazon, even though so many people wanted me to. I transitioned to Facebook because I saw how great Facebook is. It's not against Facebook's rules to dropship on their platform, on their marketplace. The new Facebook shops, you can read their terms of service. There's nothing directly or indirectly that states that you can't dropship on there. It's great. Someone was telling me that someone got suspended dropshipping on Facebook, and I'm like, well, that might have been we have like 111 people now in my paid program. We haven't had one person that's gotten suspended, that's gotten any threatening emails, anything like that from Facebook, any warnings about dropshipping, because it's not against their rules, right? Now, if you're an idiot and you really fuck up your account because you don't know what you're doing, you can get your account shut down, but it's not from dropshipping, right? It's because you're doing something else. But that's what you need to be aware of. That's what you need to be aware of when it comes to Amazon dropshipping. And if you're thinking about signing up for some of these automation programs, a lot of them don't want to tell it to you. They kind of sweep it under the rug, but a lot of these guys are doing dropshipping, and pretty much all of them that are doing it are dropshipping from Walmart. Some of them Home Depot. Actually, most of them are doing it from Walmart, which is actually the worst fucking one you can do. So, I'm trying to save you guys some money here. I'm trying to make sure you don't get fucked. I've had people that have wanted me to come out with courses. I've had people that have wanted me to sell Amazon automation with dropshipping. There's a reason I've been hesitant about it. And now, as it's just gotten stricter, there's no way I'm going to do it. Because, I'm not here to fuck you guys over, right? I could scam it. I could say, oh, you'll sign the contract, right? And you can't rebuttal. And I could try to make it work, even though I know I'm not going to do that, right? That's just stupid, right? I'm not here to screw anyone over. If you're going to sign up for any sort of Amazon automation, make sure that it's legit. And definitely, if they're drop shipping from Home Depot or Walmart, ask these tough questions. Don't fucking get screwed out of your money.